Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to OG Gamer Syndicate. Of course, this is your boy Black Hammer, and we back at this Assassin's Creed Shadows. Of course, it wouldn't be a normal stream if something didn't happen to the broadcast. So, we just decided to just make it a part two. Make it uh, basically we just pushed the stream count to 20. So we're just like, you know what? Rather than
crash.
yeah, of course it did. It always does that. It's only too much like right for it to actually go right. But whatever. We gonna roll with the punches. It hasn't changed from the beginning. It ain't gonna change now. But we know how to deal with this now. So we're not gonna make it a 19.2 or anything like that. We're just gonna push it to episode 20. Because you know what? If this is the end of the game, let's do it the right way. And it's only natural for things to continue the way that it has started. So with that being said, we're just gonna push on, right? Because it is what it is. So with that, we're gonna do our natural beginnings. Like for those who are new to the channel, welcome. Hope you enjoyed the stream. For those who've been with us for the beginning, you know what it is. I appreciate you for dealing with all the trials and tribulations that is streaming. That's why I appreciate you even more. So with that being said, let's continue where we left off. And I guess come to the conclusion of this game. I'm saying it's the conclusion. Who knows? We just rushing through it. Well, we're not rushing through it, but we're actually flying through the end at this point. So I'm glad you've been with me this far. Let's just keep it going. And without further ado, let's go. So I'm not sure if the cutscene itself got cut, but essentially they just said that they gotta hurry up, and I picked now to continue with. So that's what we're doing at this point in time. Nothing really much, nothing crazy missed, but them be the breaks. You know how it go. And this funny thing about these late game weapons that don't seem all that worth it to change unless I go and literally, what is this? This is a katana, right? Unless I go and upgrade them. Because it seems like these later stuff isn't really all that great. And I'm pretty sure I got a lot of points. I got a bunch of points to spend on her too. Let's do that now this time too. That's a good way to start it off for her. As we did with Yasuke, we did a bunch of upgrading. And with that, we took up the stuff we use most.
Assassin's Creed Shadows Playthrough Series PT2.
Okay. All right. So apparently, here's where we getting started with this. All right, where are we at now? So, Yamashiro, Yamazaki. That's in Yamazaki. It's funny that I got to go back here to find another one of the Shimbaku, being that I done cleared all of this and I was there already. But now you telling me that there's somebody that I was supposed to get to? There we go.
They had food poisoning. It was in the bathroom.
I guess so. It had to be something. Because I sure was here already. I done murdered a whole bunch of people, got out of town. They sat there like, whoo, I missed that. Like, did you hear? A bunch of people got murdered here. Word? Said, don't worry, we circling back.
If you expect to die, you will fight without fear.
No. Lord Nobutaka will take the right flank. I am leading the charge.
Lord Hideyoshi, we are here to join your battle against Mitsuhide.
Good. You show loyalty to Lord Nobunaga. Get in the ranks.
Yes, Lord Hideyoshi.
Following Hideyoshi is a mistake. To get to Mitsuhide first, we need to be in front, not behind.
Let Lord Hideyoshi fight. We will head straight for Mitsuhide. Are we ready?
Let's move.
Akechi Mitsuhide has betrayed our master, Lord Nobunaga. Now, he expects us to serve him. Today is the day of our vengeance! Hachiman is watching! Lord Nobunaga is watching! They demand blood. So, let us spill it!
Is this so? What about the Hosokawa clan? And the rest of our allies? Then we face the enemy without them.
Take the castle!
Okay. That's pretty much how the game started. Full circle.
True test.
Oh, wow. Now, mind you, I would have went now way, but I just figured that because we doing the whole castle thing,
One of Kano's panels.
it made sense to use Yasuke. Like if you're doing a castle, you might as well use Yasuke.
Sometime you just need to beat some ass.
For real.
Get ready!
And nobody does it quite like Yasuke. Get rid of him nice and early.
Bring me your sword! Run from you!
I can't open the door. I can't break the door, okay. I guess it wasn't meant to happen. rations. We find out they're giving me all the rations that I need now.
Better not be trouble. This.
And they gave me an achievement for that. It says this is Japan actually, because I sure gave him a Sparta kick off of that. I'm telling you, sometimes I enjoy this game too much.
No better feeling.
Yeah.
I should have killed you in Homoji.
Mitsuhide, the Two-Faced. You sure right.
Deal with this.
Yes. I thought it was only right. I thought it was only right. I'm glad they did it just like this. I'm glad. That was a perfect way to make that transition.
Yep.
Asking for trouble.
Oh. No shuriken by horseback. We never practiced that move.
Lord Mitsuhide, we will cover your retreat.
Yeah, retreat. Stand and fight, my dude.
Kita proud for that.
No. No more running. I will face my fate with sword in hand. Go. I release you.
Nowhere to hide.
Turn around, traitor.
Yes. Nobunaga's royal blade. I once shared that royalty. Then he bound Enrakuji down. Monks, women, children. We bound and beheaded them all. By the thousands.
That does not justify your treachery.
Someone had to save us from his madness. To stop the endless slaughter of innocents.
So you defiled your honor, betrayed your lord. You murdered him with a stab in the back.
The Shinbaku used me. As I had used you. Have you forgotten Iga?
I'll never forget Iga. Just as I will never forget how you murdered my father.
It was necessary. And now, you back another tyrant. A peasant. For Nobunaga's throne. I saved this country. You will destroy it.
No. We will save it from you.
In a way, he is kind of right.
You never were a true samurai.
Oh! Fire!
You are fading.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Careful, Egan.
That was sick. Put the moves on
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Careful, Egan.
Oh my goodness. He almost took me out with that one. That had to be probably one of the best fights in this game. I think that was probably one of the best fights in this game right there.
Speak.
There is another. He would have become Shogun again, but you, the fight. The dream falls to pieces.
You mean Ashikaga Yoshiaki?
Ashikaga Yoshiaki, the one Nobunaga toppled from power.
And the box, where is it?
He has it. It is one of the Imperial regalia.
The jewel.
For years, we searched for it. All that time, hidden in your little village. The Oda clan has many great samurai, but you were the one to avenge our lord. Perhaps you are the greatest of us all.
Enough. Your time has come.
I lived my life as a samurai. Let me die as one.
I could give him what he asks.
He does not deserve it.
It is the 5th month when rain falls. Water rushes in the garden on Summer Mountain. Falling flowers keep back the flow of the pond.
A samurai is loyal to his lord.
Oda Nobunaga deserved his end.
Perhaps. But so do you.
Damn, that was the most graphic kill so far.
I almost wanted to let her do it, but I thought they was gonna do it like some kind of like honorable samurai way, which they didn't. For that, I should have let her do it. Then again, does it really matter as long as it's done, right?
Lord Nobunaga has been avenged. My men will collect the traitor's head, and we will savor today's victory.
Will you succeed Lord Nobunaga?
Our council must find a successor to finish the work, with might to crush any opposition.
And grace to maintain
That was
the
better
balance.
than hers, I think.
I am the son of
I
Mm.
did hers my playthrough.
I have seen the samurai
Oh, okay.
take all and leave nothing. That stops now.
And if they don't, you will hear from us.
I'm sure that I will. Samurai, your actions have honored Lord Nobunaga.
Thank you, Lord Hideyoshi. That means more than you know. Owari no Utsuken.
I thought we finally had him. The one with the jewel.
Only one left. Come on, we can do it.
Whatever the Shogun's plans are, we will stop them.
I'm content with letting Naoe do it at this point. Yasuke's whole thing was to avenge Nobunaga, which he did. So I'm content with doing that. What bothers me is this whole thing with his finding the Templar board, which is making me think that's why they added the extra story to finish it, because unless he just reveals everything about the Templars, he just gives up all the sauce, he would be it. And they don't even say where this dude is at on top of it. Wait a minute. But there's the mission.
Easiest way to stay safe is to stay hidden.
Did I fast travel to the wrong place? Yeah, I kinda did. is to return the paintings, because we did find all the paintings in that last one.
Tell me, is my art now ash? Oh, colors so rich and bright. Genius pigment mixing by my assistants. Under my guidance. Please, do not neglect a single painting. I cannot rest until each one is secure.
Wait, so you're just gonna keep adding paintings after I get them? You suck. Well, I mean, I guess I can't complain. It gives me something to do after the game is over, I guess. I don't know. Just like these banners, and I feel like every time that I do something, they give me something else to do. Like every time I do something, they have something else. They're like, oh, you found the first 5 that I asked you for. Can you find another 5? Yeah. I said, you killed the first 25 people. Can you kill another 25? Hey, maybe even 100 while you're at it.
Where did you find this?
I slayed the warrior monk Harajoken, and I found it nearby.
I know this tea-ball. It belonged to Lord Matsunaga Hisahide. But he and his son Kojiro have been dead for years. The ball was said to have been destroyed when he died, so Lord Nobunaga would not claim it. And yet, here it is. Strangely heavy, with the weight of vengeance and hate. Perhaps I will not use this for ceremonies just yet.
Wow. For all the tea sets I found that I never came back for.
The other day, I came across a beautiful bowl, repaired in the kintsugi fashion.
I know kintsugi. My father's tsujibue was repaired this way.
So you know the damage is not treated as something to conceal, but rather as part of an object's story.
The imperfection makes it even more beautiful. It has a past.
And becomes all the more profound. Have you anything more for me to look at?
These bowls caught my eye. Will you take a look, Master Rikyu?
One of these reminds me of a bowl a merchant friend of mine once owned. I coveted it greatly. It was stolen when his boat was raided by Ohama Kaketaka, the pirate of Ise Bay.
I've been on quite the journey finding these bowls for you.
And has the path to your aims been clear?
To your tea bowls or in my life? For both, almost never.
Those moments of confusion, I say kangyaka. Look under your own feet.
It's that easy, is it?
It can be. What we need is often already with us, as is our way through life. Anything else for me, Naoe?
I have not found any more yet.
I am sure you will find wonderful examples for me.
And with that, we've only found 3. I'm lacking in my T-bow finding. Said I'm lacking in that area. Or was he meant to move and I look for them in this area now, which makes me feel like an idiot if that's the case. If that's the case, alright. Let's see what he does then. Because I swore, I mean, I know his is different. Because his is just in palaces, in the castles. I think I kind of gave up on these after a while. Well, hopefully I helped somebody out so you don't waste your time like I did. Because after a while I gave up on that tea set because I just couldn't find any more. And I've been going to stores all over, everywhere.
Yosuke, do you have something for me? Akechi. A command rarely displayed these days. Tainted by Mitsuhide's betrayal of Lord
I
Nobunaga.
gave it up also. One is story locked, but I could never find it.
Such is the way of heaven.
I know little of the man prior to my time with Lord Nobunaga.
Not much is known of his origins, but his courage and past loyalty were unmatched. He even helped defend Ashikaga Yoshiaki after Lord Nobunaga made him shogun. For all the good it did.
I have brought another common for you.
The Besho clan is not what it was. Nagaharu made an enemy of Lord Nobunaga, and that was the end of him.
Do you know why they were at odds?
Hubris? Some say Nagaharu could not accept the low-born Lord Hideyoshi as his equal. But I would not put such hearsay in my chronicles. He died honorably, taking his own life to save his men.
A good death commands respect. I have brought another common for you.
The Akiyama clan, with great foresight, built Uda Matsuyama Castle, key to controlling Yamato province.
Despite many challenges, their clan endures. Thanks to Lady Ayako.
You have personal knowledge of Akiyama Ayako?
It is a long story. I have brought another common for you.
The Tsutsui clan. A name synonymous with Yamato. Little happens in that province without their approval.
Lord Junkei is protective of his territory, but reasonable in the face of the truth.
You speak as one who has witnessed this firsthand.
A storyteller never betrays their source. I have brought another common for you. Is there something wrong? Is that crest not to your liking?
It is a fine common. The Shibata clan.
I did not recognize it, but I am familiar with the clan.
Shibata Katsue was loyal to Lord Nobunaga. It is a shame he fell out with Lord Hideyoshi over the succession.
Lord Nobunaga has left a complicated legacy.
I am still in need of Kamon, if you have time to seek them out.
Okay, so I got 3 left. Okay. I'm content with getting them out to them at least. But he didn't move. Not like the T-Man. The T-Man moved. altogether. He went to a whole new area, which makes me think now that I have to go to him, and they're in that area now. So one could only assume, because it was a pain. I think everywhere that I went, if you look at the other streams, everywhere that I went to every store in every area that I went to looking for teacups, bro. For teacups. Only for them to be nowhere around. The only places I found teacups is around where he was. So, if that's the case, it means I was supposed to be following him, which is annoying in itself. Oh, he's right here. Okay.
This is it, where we'll finally find the box and the masked horseman.
Hey, that drip is sick.
The foreign samurai and the shadow from Iga. We meet again. Do not fear me. I am alone. You see, I have nothing to hide. I assume you know who I am.
The Shogun, or at least the one who once held claim to this title.
You're the coward who killed my father.
The fool fights even when all is lost. The wise concedes victory and looks to the future. You have won. The treasure is yours.
The regalia is inside?
I have some respect for our traditions yet. Where the box goes, so does the jewel. I underestimated your resilience, Shadow. And I admit, it cost me everything.
I promised my father I would return what was stolen from us. I always keep my word.
An honorable trait that could prove useful to you today.
Why do you give it to us so freely?
Consider it a starting point. To initiate negotiations that I leave with my life.
No. You die here today.
It is not vengeance you truly desire, young Egan. Not anymore. I hear you seek another shadow, carrying a wristblade like yours. Now, it is customary to discuss terms. Sit.
Where?
Give me your word, and I will tell you where.
Was it a woman?
I neglected to ask. My spies were more taken with how she faded into nothingness.
We do not know if he tells the truth.
Why lie and have the shadow hunt me? I paid a steep price to learn that lesson, samurai.
All right. You have my word.
In Yamato, at Sakafuniishi.
Let's go.
Not yet. I did not promise him anything. You killed my daimyo and betrayed our emperor. You must answer for this.
Warmongering fools like Oda Nobunaga betrayed our world, sacrificed our people. Men like him have undermined the order of the shogunate for more than a century with their thirst for power. They have plunged us into chaos. Am I not, after all, the legitimate ruler of our lands? I wanted only to take back my rightful place, to return us to order.
By stealing what the Emperor entrusted to the Kakushibaiki.
Objects believed to be magical. In my hands, they became a means to restore, to secure our country's future.
You sold them to the Portuguese.
We both know we are not talking about regular merchants and Jesuits. I suspect you have been looking for the Templar Order for some time, Samurai. Their demise is near to your heart, surely nearer than any desire to kill me. Or are you just like them, underneath that armor you wear? My life for my information.
I have found Duarte de Melo. His days of torture and treachery on the slave ships are over.
Seek out the Silver Queen of the Tada Mines. You may find her sympathetic.
We have what we need.
Without the Shimbakufu, you have no value. No more leverage. The foreigners will come back for the box and kill you.
But I do not have the box. You do. It is in everyone's interest that you find them before they find us, Samurai.
You were afraid of them.
Terrified.
Lord Nobunaga feared no such force. His name will live on forever. You will live in shame and die forgotten. Did you get what you wanted?
I did. But it doesn't feel over.
We both have new paths to trace. All because of this. I wonder how many lives have paid for its passage to us.
Too many to count, but not one more. We'll make sure of it.
Such burdens are more bearable when shared.
So, I do cop the plea. So Yasuke has his stuff, and she has hers. Junjiro has a own personal journey. Okay. Okay. So for the most part, I'm not. Well, this has to be part of the main mission. This can't be part of the DLC. Okay, so I answered my own question. I just thought it through. I thought it through, worked it out, came to my own conclusion. This is still part of the main story. I'm not particularly ready to deal with anything Jinjuro has for me. Silverlands, south of Tada. go. Alright, let's take care of Yasuke.
I must proceed with caution.
Of course. I want you here for this. For the record, I didn't mean to kill you guys. It just kind of happened. I thought this was a safe place.
I saw something. Oh, that giant!
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yasuke, the Silver Queen is somewhere in
Yasuke.
Tada Silver Mine. A young woman, noble background. This place is heavily guarded. Surely I could help.
Go home, my friend. I will take it from here.
I feel like he knows the Silver Queen. Oh, I was about to run through there for no reason. I was about to cause trouble for no reason. I was plotting.
He is displeased, my lady.
It is him. We should go now.
Why? He's...
You are the Silver Queen. I am Yasuke.
I know who you are. It's not safe here. He is everywhere, and always watching.
And where might he be?
Follow me to my house. We will talk there.
You know, the last person I followed literally betrayed me.
Why do you help these Nanban soldiers?
It is complicated. We will leave it as such for now.
I have a skill for uncomplicating such matters.
There are some problems that cannot be resolved with the swing of a blade.
Perhaps. But it is a good place to start.
I thought she was brushing her teeth. I ain't gonna hold you. That's what it sounded like.
My name is Hosokawa Tama. The Westerners call me Silver Queen, not by my choice.
You run the silver trade for these Westerners. Also not by choice, I am assuming.
As I said, I know who you are. But I do not know you. Why did you come here?
A Portuguese man bearing a cross-shaped pendant.
What will you do when you find him?
That is between me and him.
That could mean many things.
I need to find him.
If you know this man, then you also know what he is capable of.
My lady, if you requested my presence here, that means you know what I am capable of. Tell me where he is. I can help you. I swear it.
I did not ask you here for help.
Then... why? Why did...
You
I
poisoned
have
her?
my orders.
You...
That was...
What?
I could have told you that was a bad idea. Oh.
No. Carlo.
Oh, those giants. You made things difficult for me. You and that shinobi. Killing the Shinbaku folk, fine. I get it. But then, Demelu? And him, the Japanese fellow. I took offense. And not you. The girl from Iga is a bit harder to find. You? Not so much.
Bastard.
And now I hear you're interested in finding me. Very few people are supposed to know who I am. You look familiar. What was that? Probably unimportant. Thank you, Silver Queen, for your service. One less problem for us. Lord Mitsuhide's killer, in the flesh, made your father suffer before lopping his head off. Unfortunate.
Let me finish him off. For what he did to my father.
Well, there's Mitsuhide's spirit. Who am I to deny you vengeance? Progress has slowed recently. You will fix this, yes? A favor for a favor?
You will have what is yours.
Look like Sean Connery. I don't know why I just saw Sean Connery in his face. Look like the Highlander. For those that know who Sean Connery is, so I dated myself with that one.
Daughter of Mitsuhide, you poisoned me.
Do not speak. Listen, you're supposed to be dead. Before Honnoji, my father sent my brother and me here as collateral. A gesture of good faith to the Nanban invaders. Now, Carol scrapes this land clean. The silver will run out, as will my brother's useful.
Is that James Bond?
Yes, yes it is.
My father thought he could protect us, that he would return soon. You ensured that would not happen.
Said the best James Bond at that.
And yet, I am still breathing. Why?
What you said about helping me, I believed you. Was I wrong too?
Will you give me Carol?
My terms first. Will you help me?
A samurai keeps their word.
Karo hides behind those who would do his bidding. Your spies found me. They won't find him. His men hold my brother, Mitsuyoshi, to ensure my cooperation. In Kameyama Castle, north of here. He is the only family I have left. Help me take him away from this place. You do this for me and I will give you what you want. Who you want.
No, we cannot be seen together. I am supposed to be dead.
I can get you into Kameyama.
No. If you will offer up Karo as you said, there is little that stands between me and your brother.
Who is Karo to you? If I am to step aside, I need reassurances.
It was a long time ago, or it felt like a long time ago. He took something from me. He and his people.
And you hope to get it back? From him?
I gain nothing from betraying you. I will bring your brother to you unscathed.
Atago's shrine. Meet me there once you've freed Mitsuyoshi.
The door is barred, so I take it There's a whole lot of fighting to be done after we get out of here.
Karo wanted the samurai.
Yep. Seen that coming. You know, how is he still ringing the bell when I just knocked it down? Here come the Guardians. So I'm surrounded by Guardians on top of that.
So many.
Yep.
You in trouble.
That's exactly why I took out the bell. Alright, one at a time. Oh my goodness, it took us all out, bruh. They took us all out with that. Oh wow. They sacrificed themselves for that. I was just ready to take them out. I had to take out that dude that keep ordering the firing squad. I can't stand that dude. Alright, well.
Karo wanted the samurai. True test.
Whoops. That stopped the bill, which stopped everybody else.
Hey, who's there? Time to kill Assasin. You are a monster.
that's how that happened. One person triggered another person, which triggered another person. That.
I never noticed T were so close.
I didn't. Oh my goodness! What the hell was that, bro? It only made sense because I was like, damn, I took out the one that they were triggering, but yet I still heard more bells.
Should I have
To be fair, I could have escaped from here a long time ago. But then again, where's the fun in that?
What was that? Kill the
That's it. The samurai, he's escaped. Don't let him in this place alive. You think we can? That will be yours.
Funny part is that I haven't been home in so long to build my village, but I'm still getting resources.
Shadows won't save you. Religion!
That second dash attack does so much damage.
Oh yeah. Because I believe it's something to do with my sword. It's like if I break them down, it takes off two chunks of energy at one time. That's why I didn't change the sword. The sword is wicked.
Better make sure nothing's amiss. Let's see what you've got.
Oh my goodness. You know, it's funny. It's because I don't use it's because I don't use the arrows like that. I decided to just use it up. You should just stay where you are, partner.
Kameyama Castle lies to the north.
Did they just repopulate the whole place? You seen that? Everybody that I just killed came back. Wow. Yeah, bleed kills enemies below 2 health segments. See? That's what's killing them so fast. This sword. That's what was doing all that work. It's the sword. So once I get them low enough, they dead. Hey, wait, she's a Templar, bro? So, Kamehameha Castle. He should be near the 10th shoe. So I have choices. You know what? My fast travel here just for the sake of it. Because essentially what I have to do is take out a whole palace again. A whole castle again. I keep calling it a palace. Take out a whole castle again.
Kameyama Castle, built by Mitsuhide as a home and base. Now a prison to Mitsuhide's son.
Essentially, I was going to fast travel and do it with Naue. That was essentially the move. But maybe I don't got to go in there. Maybe I could go around it. Even though there's another thing valuable that I need to get in there. It's another valuable object.
This is enemy territory.
I saw that.
I forget that sometimes I don't need to use my energy because that special refills energy. And I forget that sometimes. I'm so quick to refill my energy, I'll be forgetting that.
That's odd.
Make your peace. Best to a thorough search. This is it.
That blood splatter on the wall was good.
Mm-hmm.
Could that be an enemy?
Mm-hmm. That blood splatter was even better. No matter how you look at it, it was bound to go down. There was no getting around this at all.
But now, you will die. Stop you!
So I don't have to quickly use my health. I can just use my special. Well, it's daytime now.
Something is not right.
I will face you! Where did they go? Make your peace!
Kyoshi should be held near the Tenshu, inside the living quarters.
Someone! Someone! What will I find? Let us get to it. The enemy is below.
This fight's been so long I forgot why we here.
Word, right? It's actually not the same. It's not really the same. Well, yeah, it is kind of actually the same fight. It's part 2 of that fight that we had. As a matter of fact, is the valuable in here? It is. So let me get that.
Locked. I will come back.
Hey, show yourself. Hello! Queen! Check the area.
Look here!
Got you this time.
The craftsmanship is impeccable.
They're above.
Begin!
He got smashed against the wall. What the hell just happened? Am I stuck in the camera? Yes, of course. Yeah, I know. There's die shows to kill. But that's not what we're here for. I just want to get that fan. Get this dude out of here. Are we good to go?
Tama's brother was here recently.
Samurai, they took him. The young lord locked him away. Beneath a Tengshu, a key. Here, stole it when I had the chance.
I will help him. You have done everything you can.
So, when I went into there and it said locked, that's what they meant. Back to the Tenshu.
You should have run. You're dead.
You, samurai. I have not seen you before.
Lord Mitsuyoshi?
If you're going to kill me, do it quickly. Better yet, hand me your wakizashi. I will show you how a warrior dies with dignity.
My name is Yasuke. I was sent here by Lady Tama. She is expecting you at Atago Shrine.
Anewe? Atago. No. One of the foreigners, Baltazar. He took my katana. I can't go to Atago without it.
Your Anewe has gone through much to keep you safe. If something were to happen to you, I do not know how I could face her. Come, let us talk elsewhere. Stay close, young lord. I will ensure no harm falls upon you.
Why are you helping me anyway?
I promise Lady Tama, my lord.
Yes, I understand that. What I mean is, what do you get from helping us?
A chance to do what is right.
I see. I understand. This place is dangerous. You go. Impressive work. We should go now. This place is dangerous. You go. I will wait here.
I swear this dude is like an easy pass. He passed me through every toll that there is. Guess they knew what I was doing.
non-farm fool. He is usually in the courtyard, no doubt showing off my katana.
I will deliver your blade to Atago. Do you know the way?
I have been there many times with my father.
Then go. Be careful, young lord.
Back in the thick of it. Damn it, do I really gotta go all the way around? Do that.
Summon the Reaper!
Good. Oh wow.
There was movement up there. I need aid! Now!
Oh, he made that.
You're a long way from home.
Katana, it does not belong to you.
Well, it's in my hands, isn't it? You want it so badly? I'll give it to you.
Ah, damn.
I told you, it does not belong to you.
Damn. Oh, did I hit the wrong person with that? I did.
Kago Shrine.
What a fight. Hope you're unhurt.
So, I think I hit it with the bell. That was actually kind of hilarious. Because technically I should have hit him because he jumped in the air when that bell fell. But, you know, I guess they never catered to something like that. It's still funny all the same. I already got that statue. I figure everything that I have left to collect is in all those shrouded areas. Because I've been everywhere.
What do you think you're doing? You scared away my dinner.
I'm gonna face you in this shit.
Right.
My katana. Do you have it?
I do. I will give it to you at the shrine. We can go up together.
Okay, let's go. When Balthazar took my katana, I was so angry I cried in my room. I felt like I couldn't protect anything or anyone, including my sister. Then I got mad at myself for acting like a small child. A child who will never be a warrior.
To be a warrior, you must believe in something. You must open your heart to it. Be willing to lay your emotions bare. To feel nothing is to believe in nothing. Shedding tears is the mark of a warrior.
Thank you, Yasuke.
Yasuke?
Aneoe, you kept us safe.
I did what I had to, dear brother. And now, we are leaving this place.
But what about that man? Karo? We can't just...
It will be taken care of. Do you have father's katana? Then go. Quickly now, we ride out soon. Before each battle, my father would visit Atago with that katana and pray to the deities for protection. Now, the katana belongs to my brother. It is up to him to decide what to do with it.
Will you tell him?
No. Mitsuyoshi will leave the blade here to rest. A proper parting with our father. There has been enough death around me lately. And I know what you are capable of. And I also know you are not like the others. You don't fight for your own glory.
So, this is why you spared me.
For a second, I thought about it. Pulling the trigger. Then I remembered how you looked at Caro. I mistook it for hatred at first. But then, I saw something else. Something that showed me who you really were. It was then I knew you weren't my enemy.
You wish for Caro's demise as well.
I prayed for his death daily. A corrupting influence on my father, my home, my family. I hope to put this time behind me as well. To free myself from the whims of those who crave power.
To truly move on is to forget why you survived. I do not see you as someone who can move on.
Who am I, then?
Someone who took a risk on me and their own life, all to save their brother. Someone defined by their love. You are strong enough to face your past and whatever comes next. Your brother reminds me of another boy. One very close to my heart.
You will return to this boy safely. Your eyes told me.
You said it was not hatred nor rage. What did you see?
Purpose. Takeda Castle. You will find Carol there.
So, he's in Tomba.
We finally know where his ass at.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
You can clear wanted.
I didn't see the purpose in it, but I mean, it's not like they could stop me anyway. For Yasuke, you know, I'm wanted at your own peril. You got me as the tallest man in Japan.
It's like that, huh?
I mean, technically that's what it is. He's the tallest man in Japan. He can't hide. He's the only black man in Japan. That's right. Everybody know who he is, no matter where he go. It's like clearing his wanted level is doing them a favor. At this point. Look, I just took out a castle for fun. So much so that I went back to go get the kid's sword. Like, come on, man. At some point, you gotta ease up on him. They call this man a monster. He's like, I got the kid. Let me go get his toy now. I'm like, oh, please. Please, Yasuke, get out of here. Now what? I'm gonna have to fight my way through this? Of course I am.
Let's see what's up.
Of course I am. Right?
You!
God, this one I feel bad. Just tell him you're here for the Portuguese. He's here for the Portuguese. Just let him have him. Give him what he wants. Haven't we been here already? We've been here already. So he's back. Oh God, he's back. Just give him what he wants. Said maybe he'll leave. Said Kazuma.
Takeda, that castle in the clouds. I have to make my way up.
All Templar and their associates must die.
Mm-hmm. Look, clear sailing from here on out.
No, Caro. I am coming for you. There is nowhere you can run.
Funny how the non-assassin is the one hunting the Templars.
Yep. I'm starting to think this has something to do with Freedom Cry. I'm starting to think it has something to do with that.
I just thought of it. Nay is not an assassin either.
Pretty much. She just kind of fell into something that she knew nothing about. She was like, oh, this is what my mother did? Oh, okay, well, I'm out for vengeance for my dad. What's that box? Just the box that we had that we missed everything on our last mission together. And because he died getting it, I'm going to make a promise to make sure to get it. Who we going to kill? All those people who was there. Who killed them? One person. But we going to kill everybody who was there because they know each other. Not to oversimplify it, but technically, that's exactly what happened. And that's why I keep saying that this didn't necessarily have to be. And I know it's going to sound like a broken record to whoever is actually watching these streams later, whatever. But it really doesn't have to be an Assassin's Creed game. It really does not. Like, I feel like they put this whole Templars thing at the end as an afterthought. Because now they basically saying what the Templars were slave traders. They gave him a reason at that point. They're just giving him a reason. Like, how'd he get to Japan? That guy.
Huh? What now?
I just like to say I want the majority of this game completely ignoring the tempo. Like, I completely ignored the tempo this entire game.
Caro, you are near. Can you feel it? It is the...
So, she helped him.
Yes, senor. It was a bloodbath, and she was nowhere to be found.
Didn't expect the giant to be the one that gave her a voice. Like a wagon following the donkey.
Bond. James Bond.
Speak of the devil.
You will answer for what you did.
You speak as if we know each other personally.
We do.
It's all right, Mama.
Snookaru!
Who sent you?
No one, Senor Caro. No one. Please! We saw nothing! We saw nothing! Mama!
It's of your own choosing.
Hey, playing the Assassin's Creed music? Okay. Oh. Ooh.
Diogo?
Yasuke.
It was necessary. I had to set an example to the others. Your mother's death taught everyone how I felt about insubordination. Everyone except you, it seems.
Consider how I have cheated death twice in your presence. Consider the lives I have claimed to get to you. And then, consider how you will speak of my mother.
So, what do you want, Diogo? Revenge? It will get you nothing, I'm afraid. We have the regalia already.
Not for long. We will make sure of it.
We? Diogo. I was sent here because no one else in my organization cared enough. And look what I accomplished. Look around you, Diogo. Everything you see here is mine. It's land, it's resources, it's people. You should understand that better than anyone.
Put 100, 1,000 men between us, Caro. There is no difference. You are welcome to watch them all die.
My friends, the bounty for escaped slaves will be honored today, but only dead.
Run. It will serve you no use.
Kill him, so we can focus on what really matters.
I could have asked for a duel. I wanted them all. Okay, I'm curious to know who actually saved him, though. Because at first I thought it was going to be Naoi's mom, but that clearly was a guy.
There he is! Men, you will not fail me like the others! Civilian! You cannot win!
I have hunted greater warriors than you. You cannot hide from me, Caro. Look here!
It glitched, but I'm gonna take it. Okay, I see. My arch nemesis is getting in the way. Camera angles. Dude. Really? There's energy everywhere, look.
Stay away, Diogo! Let us settle this like civilized men.
You know nothing of civility. You talk too much.
Killing me won't bring your mother back.
Oh my goodness.
Killing me won't bring your mother back, Diogo.
That's He brought out a new move set just for you.
No more. You win, Diogo.
He brought out a whole new set of moves just for you.
You win. Please. Diogo.
I figured he's not dead yet. Of course they'd be after him. He's a Templar.
After you killed my mother, I kept my desire for vengeance in my heart. In the same place I once held thoughts of her.
He ain't learned his name is Yasku now.
Nourished me to get to you today.
Then, it's yours. Vengeance. Not that it will bring her back.
It is no longer mere vengeance I want.
Then what is it? What is this all about?
A declaration of war against the Templar Order.
You are serious? My God, you're serious. What makes you think you can win?
Because you confuse your capacity for violence with power. There is some power in deciding who lives and dies. I can attest to this. But you wield this power with fear. You fear that which you cannot control. Because deep down, you understand you have no power.
And what does killing me prove?
That no one is untouchable. That even you are just one blade of grass in a withering field. And when you die, no one will remember you. Your death will only ever be a message to your compatriots. One that says you should fear us.
We will hunt you down. My crew will send everything at you.
They will try. We will be ready. And they will discover everything is not enough.
This isn't over. It's the beginning, in fact. The beginning of your end.
It is done.
Declaring war on the Templars. A fool's errand. Goodbye, Diogo.
My name is Yasuke.
Got blood on his hair. Yeah, I thought about it. I thought about it. I definitely thought about it. Definitely thought about it. I definitely thought about it.
You see what I mean with his ending?
Mm-hmm.
He declares war on the Templars, then it's done.
Mm-hmm. Well, I take it that's where everything else takes over. Again, this definitely seems like if they were attempting a rebranding, this is where they would do it. Right? This is exactly where they would do it. If they were attempting to revitalize the franchise and start not necessarily from scratch, but start in a new direction, especially away from Desmond, this would kind of give them that opening to do such, right? with his declaration to war to the Templars, because essentially they never really touched on that. Even though it's small, it's a small circle of Templar, right? It's small. But if they were looking to start from here as a new beginning, this is the way to do it, I would say. Right? It's a good starting point, especially for those who got into the series late, especially those who haven't really played the first Assassin's Creeds, especially those who don't even know who Desmond is, especially those who didn't really like the bloat of the other games, even though I feel that this is just as bloated as the other games. I don't know what people are talking about. But it's a good bloat, right? I think this is just as big as the other games. I feel that this is a good place to start, right? It might not be what everybody, well, I can't say it's not what everybody wanted, but it's definitely what the franchise needed, right? And I'm okay with it being a long-time Assassin's Creed fan. I'm okay with it starting from here, especially understanding like the real shit that really happened with the franchise, understanding everything, getting away from, because they really didn't mention Desmond because there's no outside the anime stuff. They have been pulling away from that stuff for a while. The Mirage was pretty much a palate cleanse because it kind of was like, blah, right? It took away from everything from Valhalla and all the other ones before that, and now it's setting up a story of Assassins and Templars again, which is where they strayed from for a while. They strayed from that whole idea of Templars and Assassins for a while to come back here. And I think that if their idea was to rebrand it, this would be a good start. Now, what would they do after this? I don't know, because this isn't set up. It's not set up in a way to jump all over the board with it like they've been doing. But if they keep it on this track, it actually could do well. And that's just my opinion. I mean, everybody got their own opinions to this, but I think that this is a good start if they don't stray and jump away from the whole.
My question is, does this mean another full game with these two?
I would say this is a good way to push it towards the future.
Or maybe just the DLC.
Yeah, the DLC could deal with this, but I'm saying this could be a more direct track as opposed to jumping all over the timeline with Assassin's Creed. This could be possibly following the whole idea of ninjas, assassins, and I guess samurais, in a way, warriors in a way. It could push forward towards it having a heading now, a direction. Like now we know it's assassins versus Templars, and it's going all through the stuff and through the years. And from here on out, you'll see more ninja affiliated assassins and probably recruited swordsmen, in a way probably Ghost of Tsushima-ish, but let it follow a trend, because from here, like I said, from here They introduced guns. They introduced pretty much the new world. They introduced stuff that could actually carry forward through time, right? Because once you got the ninjas, you could put ninjas all through. You could put ninjas to the present if you really wanted to. Because I mean, warriors, sword play. You could do that to the present too. You got guns, you got swords, you got weapons in general. Whatever your weapon of choice is, per se, I would say the best way to put it. The best way to put it is was it way to ninja? I mean, there's a couple ways. There's many different ways you could do this from here on out. But jumping across time, errors, locations, all that other stuff, it doesn't fit anymore if you're not doing the Desmond and the bloodlines thing. Because that's what it really was. It was really more about bloodlines than anything. And if you're not doing that anymore, and you're just sticking with just the idea, like you got away from bloodlines and started dealing with just the whole Assassin Templar aspect of it. You didn't put the alien shit in it. You didn't put any of the natural stuff that we come to expect from Assassin's Creed. You just made it straight Templars versus Assassins. You could follow that through time, pretty much. If you're taking out all the alien stuff, you're taking out the pieces of Adam and and the pieces of Eve, you're taking all of that stuff out. Because that's pretty much what this did. I didn't see anything concerning the alien stuff per se. And I mean, there was just a brief moment of being someone in something. I don't know what the hell that was. Maybe I gotta do some more of those anime stuff. But it was nothing of the sort. Like it really ignored everything. And if you're gonna go that route, I mean, it's possible. You can. As long as you have a decent story that's based around that, you can. So again, I do see this as a possible reimagining, change of direction. I would follow this. I would say I would follow this. And I guess that's where I'm leading to. I would definitely follow this path if that's the direction that they're going. Because now it's a better place. It's better than waiting for them to address Desmond, waiting for them to address the alien shit, waiting for them to do all kinds of other things. Like, I'm done waiting for that. I think everyone is done waiting for that. Like,
I never thought of it as a redirection of the series.
Yeah, it could quite possibly be. Now, mind you, that's just me. As if for all I know, they have no intention of doing anything that I just mentioned, right? But that's just me playing through the series and getting to the point that I've gotten to it, right? And mind you, you'd understand if you played all the games, you would understand exactly what I'm talking about. Not to be sounding like a gatekeeper or nothing, but I'm really not going to go through the whole explanation of, the first game to now. But if you really followed the game up to now, you'll know what I'm talking about, because it just went a ways, right? It went in a weird direction. And this is the closest thing to stable that I've seen in an Assassin's Creed game since the beginning. Because nobody expected the alien shit in the first one until all of a sudden it was like, what the fuck is this, right? So this is the first time that it's reached a state of normal in a long time. Even Valhalla kind of blew your mind when all of a sudden you end up going into, like, you stepped in the cave and all of a sudden they got virtual reality games and shit you just plugging into, like the Matrix, and they got an Animus inside the Animus type situation. It turned weird. This is the first grounded Assassin's Creed that they've had in the longest. Like, even Origins they went into the whole thing with Greek mythology, and even all of that was part of alien shit. Odyssey was in Greek mythology, like what was it? So yeah, Egyptian mythology, Greek mythology, Valhalla was whole fucking Viking mythology, right? They had a whole nother world aside from the animus world, aside from the real world. It just went in a whole different direction. I would say what Syndicate was somewhat grounded until it got to the end and got to all that fucking alien shit again. But it wasn't no kind of like, British mythology, if that's a thing. Everything else was a little bit more history driven. Like everything was like back when it was just like a virtual history lesson of everything. They went away from that pretty much. I mean, they kinda, but not as much as it used to. Like literally, it used to be like based off of real shit, and that's what got everybody caught up because they were expecting a whole set of realism that they shouldn't have even touched on in the first place. It kind of felt like you was reading a textbook. You know what I mean? How real they wanted to keep it. All these places that they had the history lessons on and all kinds of stuff. It's a whole different thing. This is the first one that's somewhat grounded. And they can go on with this. Like you didn't think it doesn't even have to be called Assassin's Creed. It's still a good game. But if this is the direction that they're going with it, I'm here for it. Right? Like, if you really want to cut all the other stuff out and just start from here and say, okay, this is where we're following the story from, I could get behind that. I really could. Right? Because I've lost all hope that we're going back to what it was. So now we need to start continuing with what it is. And I mean, maybe a lot of people, I don't know if many people will agree with me here, but yeah, I think this is, I mean, and I seen, I try not to watch a lot of people's opinions about this game because I see that there's a lot of, like, I've seen a lot of hate for this game. Like, they're still talking about how many copies the game sold. Fucking just play the game or don't. Fucking worrying about, who buys a game and worries about how many people bought it. Just play the game or don't. I mean, fuck, like the shit that people are arguing about and complaining about and comparing shit to makes no fucking sense. Right? It's stupid. Play the game, don't play the game. It's up to you. Miss out, don't miss out. I think people just complain to get the games on discount now. I don't think they really complain because they have a problem. I think they complain so that the shit goes on sale quicker and they could just buy it for cheaper. I think that's the fucking key to everything. Because the stupid shit that they be saying nowadays is fucking, it's a good game, period. Either play it, don't play it. Watch me play it. Whatever. Right? But
they just want to poison the well so the game does bad.
It's not a bad game. That's one thing I'll say. It's not a bad game. I really, really think that my money was well spent. And mind you, it's not like I'm an advocate for spending more money, but I think that I've done a lot, and these streams are here to prove it. I've done a lot. Like, I think it doesn't even take as long as it took me to beat this game for real. But I'm taking my time and enjoying everything. So I could say that I got my money's worth. And it's still not over yet. And there's still DLC to come. Yeah, I think I got my money's worth. I can't think of anything like the previous Assassin's Creeds were much shorter, with the exception of the last three. Well, not the last three, skipping over Mirage. The other games were much, like, the original games were much shorter. I enjoyed all of them. I did the same thing in all of them. I always explore. It's just what I do. But I like this direction. I'll say that. I like this direction.
I had no problem skipping over Mirage.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. What did Jinjuro do? I don't even want to see what Jinjuro did. I don't even want to see what he did, to tell you the truth. I just want to... Jinjuro! Asuka Rock Basin. Yeah, but again, like I said, to reiterate, this is a good opportunity to rebrand. At this point, it's for Ubisoft to either improve on or fuck it up, right? It's like you got a second chance. It's either you do something good or you fuck it up from here. Like, the ball's in their court now. They gave us what everybody was talking about, to go back to the older Assassin's Creeds. They gave us that, and it didn't do quite as well. Now it's time to do what they want to do. Like, stop listening to people. Just make your game, bro. If it fails, it's because you suck, not because anybody made it suck. I mean, nobody's responsible for if your game is successful or not. And fans, stop threatening these people. They're normal people too. You don't need to be threatened because you don't want to go outside, bro. Like, so if they're bad at making games, they're just bad at making games. I meant to change to Naue because this is Naue's story at this point.
Let's see if this is as disappointing as I remember it to be.
Oh, great. Oh, great. After I said all of that, now we gotta head for the disappointment. I mean, hey, I like Yasuke's story. I like his story. I mean, I felt that one. But then again, it's shooting fish in a barrel to say that his reasoning for doing all this is to avenge his mother. That was shooting fish in the barrel for the most part. Easy would. It's just what they did with her. Because technically her shit is over. Technically her shit is basically finding out the life of her mother, I guess. Continue to figure out who she is. Unless she turns out being like the alien shit. I don't know. I can't imagine. But we'll see. We'll go through it together. And of course, I'll tell you how I feel about this ending too. Maybe it's something that I could clarify if there's something that was overlooked.
This is where the Shogun's spies lost track of the assassin. There may be a clue as to how they escaped. There it is. The Shogun told the truth.
Okay. Are we fighting or what? Anybody here? No? I just holding the progress at this point. Nobody? No smoke? Alright.
Let's see what happens. Come on! Move! Move! Ugh. Enough, Naoe. Stop. Okay. Think. Feel. Let it all pass through you. Clear your mind. Mushin.
You're alive. Rest, my plum. I've got you.
The box. I couldn't stop him.
The fault is mine. It was my oath, and I failed. I kept so many secrets for so long, never knowing if I should reveal them. Your mother left me with a heavy burden. To protect the box and to raise you. I did not want to put that burden on your shoulders.
The box.
One of 3 Imperial regalia. The jewel. They are the sacred heart of our country. Treasures the Emperor entrusted the Kakushiba Iki to protect.
There goes that soundtrack again.
But that was long ago. Back when we met Tsuyu.
My mother.
She was the apprentice of a number stranger. She followed this foreign creed of assassins. They came to Iga seeking help from Momochi Sandai. They said the balance of the world was at risk. So you stayed with us in Iga. Became a student of Sandai, as Hanzo and I were. But soon, the student became the master. We all swore upon her creed, an oath. The creed I should have taught you. You are so much like your mother. I was afraid that if you knew, you would suffer the same fate. It was my oath to the creed to protect the jewel. But I loved her. And when you came, you were our jewel. We loved you so much. For a few years, we prospered. The regalia were safely hidden in Setsu. Our league grew. Our enemies faded. We were foolish to let our guard down. A new foe rose from the shadows. I stayed in Iga with you while the league was slaughtered. The regalia stolen. Only Sandai, Tsuyu, and Hanzo survived. Tsuyu returned in the night with the jewel. She made me swear to protect it and entrusted me alone. She promised me she would return with the other regalia. But she never did. When Sandayu returned, he told me Tsuyu had died. It shattered my soul. I hid the jewel in the Kofu and kept her secret. The League died with her. I swore to myself to never let anything happen to you, our jewel. And every night, for years, I played her favorite song.
And then one night, across the valley, I heard someone playing the song back to me. I ran towards the source, but she was gone. I know it was her. And so, I kept playing her song every night to let her know the jewel was safe. And that you were all right. Now, she might be alive. We must find her. If we can just reach Tomiko's, there is hope. She will help us.
I remember now. I remember it all. Chichiwe, why did you carry that burden by yourself? You weren't alone. I was right there. You weren't alone. Their song. He was calling to her. See you, Mother. I can't believe that worked. I wonder if my father knew of this place, knew where these stairs lead. All those years angry at Chichiwe for not talking about my mother. The Imperial Regalia, the sacred hearts of our country. That was the mission Kataribera wrote about. Why would the Emperor trust them with this treasure? It doesn't matter. My parents died protecting them, and I will too.
Okay.
Valor, wisdom, benevolence. I returned the jewel. I have honored my promise, Chichiwe. My love, if you read this, it is because you and our Naue have been forced from Iga. Because our secret is discovered. I know you may not understand my absence or my reasons for it. They are not the only secrets I have kept from you. I did not die the night our league fell. Mother?
Countless nights,
I forgot the
kept hidden,
detail.
listening to Nagato's song, again and again. It took all those years to understand. It was the key.
It was you playing back to my father.
Forgive me, Tsuyu.
You stole the regalia?
No. Lord Ieyasu found the mirror and stole it from the Foreign Order. A secret very few know. He believes these treasures belong to our land. He kept the mirror and waited to return it to the Emperor.
To gain favor from the Imperial Court.
Perhaps. He plays a much better goat game than I. But we both believe the foreign powers are only here to take from us.
So how did you get the mirror?
I am loyal to him now. I simply asked for it. Come, I will explain. You and the Black Samurai left Lord Ieyasu with quite the impression.
Oh?
He admired your friend's sense of honor. He perceived the samurai to hate the Foreign Order just as much as he did. Lord Ieyasu was just as interested in your character, your resilience to fulfill your father's promise. You now understand the meaning of the blade?
My parents followed an Imperial mission to protect the regalia and obeyed a creed that fought oppression.
Don't sound so excited.
No one likes giving details.
They were a foreign assassin brotherhood who battled foreign interests in our land. We served to protect those who could not protect themselves.
To shed a light on this world.
And this is what Lord Tokugawa Ieyasu saw in you.
That convinced him to give you the mirror?
It made him see why I needed it. Redemption.
Why do you need redemption? Hanzo.
I have to confess something that will be hard for you to hear. Please listen before acting.
I'll try, but no promises.
Your mother's strength with your father's compassion. The only people I have loved in this world. I told you Nagato and I were brothers despite our differences. But we had one thing in common. We both loved too. She had the beauty of Kishotenyo and the fighting spirit of Hachiman. I did not care for her idealist foreign creed. All I wanted was her. The things I did to impress her. But she chose Nagato, a lower rank to Jisamurai. The pain and the shame were unbearable.
Did she know of your feelings for her?
My pride would never allow that. So I left Iga. I offered my services to whomever would give blood to my blade. They all feared me. Only Hanzo, the bloodthirsty demon. Years passed, and I returned to Mibno. I thought I could conquer her hurt, impress her with my exploits. But then, I saw you. The perfect family. I left again. My rage consuming me. This was supposed to be my place. She should have loved me. I did. The unthinkable.
What did you do?
I heard of a mysterious group offering riches for the regalia.
You sold Ashikaga Yoshiaki their location. Out of resentment.
The contract was secret. I did not know who forged it. But I didn't care. I wanted to break them. So I sacrificed the thing to you loved most.
Her family. You jealous traitor.
You caused her guard to fall. It weakened her.
Careful, Hanzo.
I regretted it immediately. But it was too late. I rushed to Tsuyu to tell her the regalia had been compromised. She called the Kakushiba back to defend Setsu.
But it wasn't enough. I saw their bodies in the kofun.
The Imperial regalia was stolen. I betrayed them all. And Sandayu said Tsuyu was dead. But I never believed him.
So you searched for her?
For years. I also watched your father mourn. Watched him raise and love you. You grew. As did my shame. After the first attack on Iga, I knew It was only a matter of time before it fell. I could not let Tsuyu's daughter die in a pile of rubble.
That night in Iga, you wrote that letter?
I always suspected your father to have the jewel, but so did the enemy. I offered you boss the protection of my lord, but when Nagato refused, my options were few.
And the Shinbaku got to us first.
I am sorry your father died. I tried to save you both, and I can save you still by persuading you from your path.
My path will unify us.
Is that what you think you're doing? Picking up misfits on the campaign for unity?
They are my family.
They slow you down. Family. That same weakness is what killed your mother and father. You repeat their fault.
And you have not learned from yours. What has your jealousy earned you but the name Demon?
I will take all your venom, if it means we start anew. Naoe, do not make their mistake.
This shit started because he was jealous of her father and loved her mother.
Yeah, but you know. Yeah, but they're dead now.
You really believe my mother is alive?
I do.
And if I go,
attacked his ass.
You will help me find her?
Or die looking.
A wise boy taught me that if we want to move forward, it cannot be towards vengeance. It's a choice we must make more than once in this world.
We will move in the shadows together.
To serve the light. Go. I will wait for your message.
Lord Ieyasu was right. You are the future of our country.
I forgot her mother was still alive. This makes things more interesting.
Oh, that's what pissed everybody off. Okay.
But other than that, still disappointing.
So, all right. So, let's get to the disappointment, right? The disappointment is because they definitely need more, right? Okay. So, okay. They knew that they were going to piss people off with this ending. That is clearly obvious, right? They added DLC to kind of try to make up for this. So, essentially, what happened is that they felt that it was too long already as it is. But at least they're not selling us DLC to catch up. They're going to give us the DLC to finish it, which changes the dynamic of this game. It's just the weight, I would say, that probably pissed everybody off. I understand. The disappointment that I was expecting was that they did something to kind of like destroy everything that they laid down. The reason why Yasuke's story is better is because it finished, it concluded. The reason why Nowadays isn't all that great is because it's to be continued. If they did not have DLC, at least especially free DLC, I'd be upset. But this looks like it's just a timing issue. So I'm a little bit forgiving. This happened directly because of people's thoughts on Valhalla and how it was too long. And this is what happens when you listen to people. Right? This is what happens when you listen to people and their complaints. They do something like this. I'm calmer about this situation because I already know that there's DLC coming. It's not a question, it's not an if. I mean, the second DLC should be out, what, this week? The first DLC already came out. So, it's like you're delaying me from getting to what I want. And that's a disappointment. Okay. All I can say is that they better continue this and finish it properly. Because they mentioned that the mother's alive. But then again, that goes to what I was talking about with rebranding. They might feel that this is an opportunity to continue, because let's not forget, Ezio, was it Ezio? Yeah, Ezio had 2 whole games, right? So, they could pretty much do the same thing. They already started with starting this family of assassins. They already started that.
3 games, right?
Was it 3 games? Or I thought it was 2 games. But he had more than 1 game. This means that this could possibly have more than 1 game, right? Which I wouldn't be mad at.
AC2 Brotherhood and Revelations.
AC2 Brotherhood and Revelations, yeah, that's 2. So yeah, it puts this in a position to be that. AC2, I thought AC2 was Brotherhood. Either way,
AC2 is not Brotherhood, right?
I thought AC2 was Brotherhood. I could have sworn AC2. I could have sworn it was AC2 Brotherhood, and then Revelations. Ezio, I only remember Ezio in 2 games. I don't remember him in 3. Right? So I would say it's 2 games. AC2, which was Brotherhood, and then Revelations. Because Brotherhood he was young, and Revelations.
I am right.
Is it? I mean, possibly. Possibly. Because I remember in Revelations he was old. In 2 he was young. Either way, he had more than 1 game, right? So this could possibly do that as well.
It's not important.
Right. So we here now. She already started on making her family of assassins. She started to create again. All of those people you could call in like they did in Ezio Trio. Everything is leading on that same path. Again, it goes back to the rebranding. They could definitely do it with this one. And if they continue with this era, it could work. And by the way, I'm noticing the music is literally an Asian version of the Assassin's Creed music. The same from Valhalla, if you notice. It's the Asian version of Valhalla's ending credits, or the music that was in Valhalla. That's crazy.
The interesting thing is her mother is still alive and she is connected to the Assassins.
Right? Which means a lot. Which means a lot.
But with Yasuo declaring war on the Templar and we got something going.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a good look from here on out. They could take many different routes from here. Like now the future seems bright for Assassin's Creed. That's if they don't, fuck it up, because Ubisoft has a tendency to kind of like fuck shit up. But then again, I can't think of too many games that they're invested in, so as long as they concentrate on their breadwinner, they should be all right. That would be a good look. And I wish we could get past these credits because there's still more to do. If I knew that this was going to lead to the credits, I would have done Jinjiro first. Personally. I didn't know this was going to lead to credits. I thought, okay, it was something else. The only thing that I'm...
After a second watch, I feel better about the future.
Right. Well, you also have company.
The mother being alive changes a lot for me.
Right. See, this time around we went through it together, so we're able to kind of discuss it, go through the whole thing. It's a different feel now. And then plus I did different things than you did, so you got to see other things too. It's like for you it's a more complete story than it is for me, because you did quite different things than I did, for the most part. But on a whole, you see where everything fits together. Now, mind you, the disappointment I get. I'm not going to throw out the whole game because it kind of was like, because, yeah, the ending was kind of like, what the fuck? I ain't going to lie. But that would be more of the case if you didn't know that DLC was coming out. And I think the wait is more disappointing than the actual ending. Tell you the truth. The wait. It's like, oh man, we here. But they did that because they didn't want people to say that it was bloated and it was long and it wore out its welcome like they said with Valhalla, because that's essentially what they said on Valhalla. That's essentially what they said on Odyssey. And because that's the whole notion behind it, they chopped it at the end. That's why they did this shit. Who do I blame? Us.
And they had to get it out before Ghost at all costs.
Right. This is definitely make or break for them. And again, Ghost knew that this was very important to them, and they cut them some slack. They did. Like, I hope that Ghost doesn't drop the ball, which I doubt that they will. But if they drop the ball here, it will not be good.
You can skip the credits. It's like 2 hours long.
Is it? Because I've been holding fast forward for like the longest. I've been holding fast forward for the longest. Is it not over yet?
Yay, people complained about how long it was.
It's credits. Can't complain about that. Like now they just being assholes at this point. Let them rock. I feel, you know what? I feel like, especially if it's a good game, let the production team rock. It is what it is. Right now, it's a good time for us to just talk about what happened with it. You know, they did their thing. You know, give credit where it's due. Congratulations, you made a good game. You listened to the people.
Everyone get the credit they deserve.
Right? They going to the AI bot that they use to make the world. They gonna give credit to everybody. You know. But either way, it was a good experience. Right? It was definitely a good experience. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I'll even play it for a little bit longer, to tell you the truth. This doesn't get the automatic uninstall for me. Especially since there's the DLCs coming out. I think the story DLCs is just the first 2 DLCs, I believe. And then the last one is just I forgot what the last one is. I think that's the New Game Plus and some other quality of life changes or some shit like that. I can't remember. But I definitely want those story DLCs because I want to see if they're going to continue with this whole thing with her mother. I want to see what they're going to continue with. Hopefully it's just not another Jinjuro mission. Because
I got to check on it. I ignore that stuff so it feels like it comes faster.
Yeah, they can't ignore it too much because essentially we will move on to a whole nother game. And that's what happens. That's the problem. That's the problem with DLCs and all that other stuff. That's why I kind of got upset when they started talking about it's bloated. It's a bloated game. Now, mind you, the way that I played this game is definitely bloated because I think we're like in like 95 hours or something like that, or probably 96 hours at this point. I feel like if you're enjoying the game, why complain about 96 hours? I mean, I got over 1,000 hours in Call of Duty, right? And I'm pretty sure there's more people that got more hours than that. You know what I mean? So why are you complaining about having shit to do in the game, bro? Like, why are you upset? Enjoy the game or don't, right? If you can play other games for how many hours on end without a problem, why does this one matter? Why are you complaining that you got too much game? This is the reason why they started making DLC in the first place. They're trying to chop up the experience. No. Give me all you got while I'm here playing it. What, I'm going to be mad that I got something to play for a certain amount of time? It beats having to come back, right? It beats having to come back after you're done with the game to now check out to see what's new. I hate that shit. Once I'm done with the game, I'm done with it. I don't want you to come and try to fix it, give new mechanics, all that other shit. Give me a new game at that point. Alright, if it wasn't in the beginning, don't put it in there, because all you're going to do at this point is if you're changing things from how they originally were, that's going to give you reason to break the fucking game. Look at Conan. Conan is still putting in new shit, and everything they do breaks the game, because things that they should have did from the beginning, they waiting until 5 years later to come and try to add new shit to old technology. And what you do, fix one thing, break another. Fix one thing, break another. That is the pattern. Right? Just give it all what it's supposed to have, and that's that. My dude, I've seen this picture 3 times now. Anyway, let me continue talking so I don't pay attention to the fact.
This is one of those games that has flaws, but I love my time playing it.
It could have worse flaws. I've seen worse flaws. Right? And, you know, and there's such games, there's so, like, this, we play basic games. Right? There's so many other flaws that it could possibly have. The flaws that I give this game, let's be real. What's the flaws of this game? I would say that the fights go too quickly, but that's a skill issue. Right? Yeah, skill issue in reverse. The story could be a little better. The graphics could be a little better.
Too big.
You know what? After playing Odyssey, I don't think this map is too big. After playing Valhalla, I don't think this map is too big. And Valhalla was deceptively big because they didn't give you all of the map.
I spent 2 weeks working on the map only.
Did they? I don't think this map is too big. I think it was fairly small, to tell you the truth. I don't think this map is too big. I think there was a lot of stuff that weren't used. Like I still haven't used, the game is over, and I still haven't used that the tube to breathe underwater. I didn't use that at all. All of that horseback riding shooting stuff, we didn't use that at all.
That was useless.
Right. That's the thing that I would say is a bad thing about this game. There was a lot of useless things, and a lot of things that should have been used more. Like that grappling hook, it should have been used more to climb regular terrain. I feel like they took a step backwards by not letting you climb everything as easily as they let you climb in other games. Yasuke not having an option to climb buildings or climb walls and stuff as efficiently, that annoyed me. Right? That annoyed me. Right? They should have gave him an option for climbing as well. It shouldn't have just been a now way thing, because having to change your character just to go up another level that you can't reach with another character is retarded. Because now I gotta leave the area to come back with another character to do the same thing. That's a problem. Yasuke not being able to have any kind of eagle vision type situation going on, which made him a little.
I would love if they let you switch in red zones.
Yeah, that would help too. But, or like how they should have made a switching system like how they did with that fight, where you switching out in between, like just switch. But because I feel like everything that they did, they should have pretty much did together. Being separated should have been like an isolated thing, like their personal quest that they did. Again, I could nitpick at everything, but I don't think anything was really game breaking or a deal breaker for anything. Again, the only thing I complain about is like little things, like the story could have been a little bit. It could have been a little bit better. I'm not complaining. I'm not saying that it's a bad story at all, but maybe it could have been a little bit more added to it. They definitely should have finished the story with the moms and all that other stuff. They definitely should have did that, but I guess they just didn't want to stretch it out further, because now it's where has she been, what she has been doing.
Able to fully customize items.
Fully customized items. I think that they should have limited the amount of loot to where you could customize your gear set. There's no real reason to use a lot of things in this game. I personally haven't really used engravings, right? I was able to find what I needed through just playing the game and getting different stuff. So, which means that you didn't have to use the blacksmith too often. You didn't really have to use a lot of the stuff. Like all the village stuff was there, but it wasn't really necessary. It's now that goes into unnecessary stuff. They did a lot of things to show a lot of things to showcase what the possibility of it was, but it really didn't matter. To tell you the truth, it really didn't matter. It was fun to do, it was fun to experience, but it really didn't matter. To tell you the truth, my dude, and this is still going on. You know what? I'm tapping out. Y'all doing too much with these credits. Let's have it out with the credits. Y'all doing too much. Once I see the same pictures 4 or 5 times, now I'm tapping out with the credits. Right.
Told ya it was 2 hours.
Bruh, that is ridiculous. It said Jinjiro's story is left to unlock. Yeah, but I can't say that there was too much to complain about, really. I feel like okay, let's go with the assassination chart. I feel like they should have been moving. I feel like they should not been limited to finding them in specific areas. I think they should have been roaming around and I stumble upon them more. I feel like they should have been living their life and I would have been able to catch them off guard or find them in areas like the zealots were. I feel like they shouldn't have been, glued to the floor. I feel like that could have been something that they did different.
I can see them treating this like AC1 to AC2 and improve on a lot of things to make this game even better.
Yeah, they definitely could have did a lot of things. Again, I just don't see the reason why they always kind of like make improvements and then go back. Like they like reinvent the wheel. They don't really like improve on the idea and just take everything that they had and keep going. They pretty much start over, which is just annoying to me. Like just take what you learned from the other ones. Take what you got from Valhalla, since that was the most recent aside from Mirage, and just add upon it. The Zealots, I like the idea that like I would go for Zealots and they wouldn't be in the same area. If I fast travel, they already moved on to a whole nother area. They patrol a whole area. That was awesome. Why didn't they do that for this? Like everything was kind of on rails in terms of that. Like slight annoyances, you know what I mean? I consider those things slight annoyances. Like I just beat the game without even using the strongest weapon. Go figure. Alright. Yeah, it was just slight annoyances. But nothing crazy. Nothing to take away from this game. And trust me, if I didn't like the game, I'll tell you, like Mirage, there's a difference. It was alright, but it wasn't this. Right? Like Unity, I ain't really go soft on Unity. And the funny thing about Unity is that people consider that a classic now, which is weird. Right? Unity was a glitchy mess. I think the best thing in Unity was the parkour. The parkour was great. I liked that parkour. That was awesome. Right? But it was a glitchy mess. It was too glitchy to actually enjoy. And you would think that they fixed that over time, but I don't think they did.
You come out of there this instant, Junjiro!
Naoi! It's good to see you again. I'm just passing through. I cannot wait to see the world beyond what I knew.
Just passing through, you say? When do we got people just passing through? The wall is complete. And side note, now that the game is over, let's just be clear. There's still stuff to do, right? Which means that this game still has some replayability at this point. Granted, it's T-bowls and paintings and such, and I still have castles to break down, and then there's the animus stuff. Right, but there's still stuff to do. Now, what would be beneficial is if they brought in random assassinations and stuff every now and then. That'd be great. Somebody come to the neighborhood and they get assassinated. That'd be great.
You killed half of Japan, though.
Yeah, I really did. I really did. For no reason on top of that. They're just passing through. Hey, I got some people need to be killed. Can you do it for me? Sure. Why not? Sure. I'll kill them for you.
What's going on?
I think they can hear you all the way in Sakai.
The little Oni spilled ink all over.
She hit me with a broom.
You have to apologize. Our first recruit, you said. Well, he was your recruit now, eh? So you deal with him.
What shall we do, O fearless leader?
Let's test your strength. We'll see how well Junjiro hides with the lid smashed in.
No, don't!
Then tell us what happened, Junjiro.
Okay, I did spill the ink, but only because I was busy making something important. And I tried to clean it up, but it's ink.
What were you making?
A banner for all of us. But it doesn't matter now. I threw it away where you made me drink that ash tea. And now I'm going to stay in this chest forever.
Ash tea? Ah, the clearing where we held the ceremony. Junjiro's banner must be there.
Okay, I could think of something. The Tamiko, I thought that she was going to be a little bit more involved in this story than she actually was. Right? I thought that she was going to be more relevant. She is not really relevant. I thought, but those are things, I mean.
I forgot she existed for a majority of the game.
Yeah, in the beginning it seemed like like everything was based off of her. It seemed like everything was based off of her in the beginning. Like even that was like the whole premise of her coming to live at the house. It just turned into, all right, she about to do some killing with me, to she just became the house mom. for the most part. Them shards all over the place too. Said she didn't turn out to be exactly what I expected.
May might learn to climb on any surface if she learns from the assassins.
Probably. I doubt it though, because it's still nothing. Like it's hills, slippery hills.
It is amazing how well she has done with no real training.
Yes,
Yeah.
you mentioned
Oh
you
yeah,
would be joining
that's
us.
a plus.
Welcome to the
But
Kakishibai.
so did your girl.
Thank you, warrior, for your welcome. How may I address you?
I am Fujibayashi Naoe. Have you found a room? There are many to choose from.
Yes, I have already moved my things in. It is strange living with others once more. I spent so many years on my own. I ask for your patience as I learn what it means to be a part of something greater again.
And I ask for yours. You might find some of our allies to be a little rough around the edges.
Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I could just follow Yogoro's footprints. Jumped it near the ceremony. I don't even know this place. I don't know. Is this mission part of like the DLC? I'm not even sure where the DLC starts.
It's getting late, so I have to dip, but it was an amazing playthrough.
Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you. Yeah, I'm about to get off here anyway. I just want to finish this stuff with Jinjiro. But I appreciate you. Glad you enjoyed yourself.
Catch you next stream.
Awesome. So have a good night. This shouldn't be so difficult to find, bro. Dumped in there, the ceremony. None in the street. There we go.
Maybe if I hang it, he will come out of that chest.
I hope I just help somebody out. So you don't have to go through this whole stupid ass search that I did.
You are an artist, Junjiro. A messy one, but all the same.
Good job, Junjiro.
Do you like it, Yasuke?
During my time in these lands, I have seen many banners. Some belonging to allies, others to enemies. But of all the banners I have seen, there is none I would rather serve under.
Me neither.
Yatta! Sorry about the ink, Auntie Tomiko.
I always knew you'd make a mark on the world, Junjiro. I just didn't know it would start on my floor.
My enemies are dead. My promise is fulfilled. And my allies, my friends have thrived. What's next for me then? What will I do? I should speak with Tomiko. If anyone will have a straight answer, it's her.
Wait a minute. Is that the start of the DLC? Probably. I like how she said that.
Ah, you've returned. Both of you.
It's strange, Tomiko, to feel this way. Done.
You're not dead. Your work is done, but you are very much still here. Celebrate. Breathe. Rest. There will be time for more work later.
But what is my work? Protecting daimyo? Fighting battles that are not my own?
It is the work of living. Building a life and harvesting the fruit. There will always be people in need. You are one of them now. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. It is good advice.
I hope you'll take it too.
Point taken. You and Yasuke should take a moment to speak with the others. They will be pleased to see you back healthy and whole.
What do you think? Do you want to talk to the others, or should I?
I will go. It would be nice to see how everyone is faring.
Keeping out of trouble, thief?
If you have to ask. Hey, send Naoe my way if you see her. I'll wait.
You dealt with them, Yasuke? The men you were after?
I did. It is a strange thing to celebrate death. But in ending these lives, thousands more would thrive. A sword that serves life through death.
Our friends and allies learn quickly. They are the new shoots and branches of our sword school, resplendent once more.
Nobutsuna-sensei would be proud of you. Your son would be proud of you.
I have known great grief in this life. Here with your league, I have also found great purpose. Sorrow will perhaps forever shadow my heart. But I no longer bear it alone, and that itself is a kind of brightness.
You seem different now. There's a lightness about you. Like you have finally shed a heavy burden.
You could say that. But it would not have been possible without you as an ally.
Well, pebbles together make mountains, do they not?
What is the matter?
Did one of Junjiro's pets get into your garden again?
No. This. I didn't see anyone.
Neither did I.
You wouldn't have.
Since your birth, I have watched you, Ichibayashi Naoe. You have grown and changed in ways that surprise me. But more surprising still is the way you have changed me. I had thought hope was a useless thing, a burden to be cast aside. But in you, I finally see its strength. Hope is not a stone to weigh you down. It is a foundation on which to build. In exchange for this gift, I offer you two in return.
What's this?
The first is a symbol of what we will become. And the second? Well, suffice to say, I have a lead. Tsuyu is closer than we imagined. Hattori Hanzo.
Will you go to him?
No. He'll find me when he's ready.
And your mother?
I'll find her when I'm ready.
I will be here.
Junjiro will never let me hear the end of it if you weren't.
He is dear to me. I want to protect him. Always.
I know.
Found you!
You finally took off my new hood, I see.
Auntie Tomiko made me. She said I'd hurt myself running around with it falling over my eyes.
It is too big for you.
It is now, but maybe I'll grow into it.
Are you sure you want to? It's a big job.
I can do it. Anything is possible.
Again, more foreshadowing. This could definitely be the rebirth.
As long as this land remains divided, the Kakushiba Iki will protect its people.
Is that everything? That was everything. Because as soon as I did that, all the other ones went away. Okay. With that being said, looks like that is all. That's all, folks. You've done everything except for whatever DLCs that is left to come. And we will get to that as they show up. What a journey. I would say at this point. Yeah. I probably will be back with this series as the DLCs come out. Probably would, yeah, most likely, because I guess that's the only thing we can do at this point. But for where we at now, I'm content, and this is definitely where I'm gonna leave you guys, because I was stretching it just to make sure that you guys seen everything. There was nothing missed out. We did it. Yay. So thank you guys for joining this journey with me. I appreciate you. For those who are new to the channel, I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope I gave you something that you actually interested in, because we're interested in it together. You know what I mean? We're doing this together, and I appreciate you. I'm glad that you're here. I look forward to seeing you guys again. For those who've been here from the beginning, I appreciate you as well. And I mean, you guys have been through a lot of different games with me so far, and I hope you continue. I appreciate you guys. I hope you had fun, especially with this Assassin's Creed series. And pretty much we saw the credits. So once we see the credits, we all know what that means. Until next time, until the DLCs, this is it. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoy your night. And until next time, later gamers, have a good night.